So I've been told to make a GoFundMe. Here it is. That's me at a market that didn't go well. So if you would like to help a little guy like me do the thing that he really needs to do, I'm gonna be honest, I need this.
I don't know what the scandal is here.
This person raised $16,000 on GoFundMe.
You know what? I need to escape Florida.
I think this conversation went really well with him, and I think Tyler finally understands that there will be no future where he can claim two-spirit.
This is jobless behavior.
Hey guys, welcome to The Normal Gaze, where we take on insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
What's up, guys? Brad just triggered me because he snapped at me.
I was just trying to get him to look at the camera.
No,
for
he
the
went like
test
this.
That we do.
I almost lost it.
It wasn't like this.
I almost walked out of my own house.
It wasn't like this. It was just like, hey.
No, it was not. It was not gentle.
It was just a little
whatever. Anyways.
So we got a topic for today that's oh yeah, what are we promoting? Not your OF.
We're
watching a gay reality TV show, dating show from like the 2000s.
Right. Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's so funny and it's so ratchet, but it's only going to be for channel members. So do become a channel member if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, today for this episode, we're going to be talking about something that checks every single box. So
this is the one that you're really excited about.
I'm really excited about this. Tell them the things that it must involve.
I mean, I don't know. He just called me today and was like, this video has every single niche that we hit. So I'm assuming fat, trans, ugly, disabled. What else?
You're cooking. You're literally on
Islamic. I'm just kidding.
Oh, not Islamic.
Christian, nope. Jewish. I'm an equal opportunity hater, so I have to hate all the religions.
But you forgot one important thing. Beggar.
Oh, homeless.
I don't know about homeless, but beggar.
Yeah, poor.
So this is somebody named Tyler Catastrophe, who all of TikTok has been talking about this.
He's
creator.
got the profile picture up right in front of me, so unfortunately I'm getting a sneak peek into the blush choice.
It's something.
It's a catastrophe, that's for sure.
So this bio is Tyler Catastrophe, watermelon emoji, of course.
Yep.
And then it's got, let's see, 91,000 followers, and wow, my eyes are going. Doer of stuff.
You should get contact. Do you have contacts?
No, I don't. Haver of skills. 27, trans flag, artist, designer, activist. Okay, love you. Bye. So Tyler sparked quite the controversy with a mutual aid request.
Should I make a TikTok about it?
Yeah, you can, but I want to cut.
Okay.
When it inevitably gets 5 million views, you make $2,000, I want to cut. Guys, whenever you see Clarkson post a TikTok video, there's like a 50% chance that I sent him the content he's reacting to, and this would be perfect for a video for you.
The thing is I scroll like all day.
But it doesn't show you
nothing.
This.
I see.
It just shows watch you men to make you feel bad about your body because they're
Instagram.
Like imperfectly perfect.
Instagram makes me feel like, but TikTok, I don't really know. It's like Katy Perry.
Oh my God.
Like random other stuff, but I don't see like the woke beggars anymore.
Yeah,
but that's because they all have me blocked.
We just made a Normal Gaze TikTok account, by the way, guys.
Should I see if this person has me blocked?
Check right now.
Okay.
But you should start using that to scroll that account.
That's smart.
But anyway,
we should follow all of our beggars on our OnlyFans or not. I meant to say on our TikTok account. Oh God.
But Oh, guys,
we should follow them.
Clarkson it was so funny. We posted our first video on there was a Lily Tino video, and it already has like 70,000 views. And I'm amazed it didn't get taken down for bullying. And Clarkson explained why it didn't.
Because nobody reports Lily Tino videos on TikTok because everybody agrees with them. Everybody agrees, even
the wokesters.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler Catastrophe does not have me blocked.
Iconic.
Wow.
So if you have a non-binary trans person, disabled,
non-binary, it says he, him, his.
But also non-binary. It doesn't have to make
it doesn't have to make any sense.
When you realize the point is to not make sense, it makes sense.
Haver of skills. I think we brushed past this bio a little bit. Haver of skills, maker of things, doer of stuff.
Iconic.
I mean, she's just I
really don't even know what pronoun to use.
Tyler is a jack of all trades, for sure. Artist, designer, activist.
But so here's the quiz I have for you. Imagine somebody.
You're a doer of stuff, but you have paraplegic in your bio? Like how much stuff can you do if your legs don't work?
He's not paraplegic.
Well, he has a handicap person with a wheelchair in his bio.
I think that's just to signal disabled. I don't.
Well, you're okay.
I
So
literally
you can't. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to be mean, but disabled people aren't really known for being havers of skills
or
makers of
that's
things.
Not true. Lots of people with disabilities do lots of stuff.
Okay, sure, but I'm saying they're not known for that. Unless it's like autism, then you guys are known for all of that, which I'm sure Tyler pretends to have. But I think I think if you have autism with all of this other stuff.
It's so funny. So my love is here as our producer in the background, and he keeps cracking up and he's trying not to make any noise, but it's so funny. He's like covering his face with the Clarkson says.
We can't show this brand.
Oh my God. Now you're calling it, you did that with the t-shirts. You like call attention to an unintentional brand promotion.
Well, I'm going to use it as a bargaining tool.
Okay. So anyway, we're going to get to this video, but first I want you to guess, what could a person this woke with this many identities say in a mutual aid request that would get them canceled and in trouble for being offensive and problematic?
That would get them canceled.
Like from their left.
Oh.
Side note, are there any Candace Owens conspiracies you actually kind of believe?
No.
Okay. You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the truth, but I'm saying if Brigitte Macron did have a penis, I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't think that's true.
Probably not true. And like her documentary was very shoddy and had a lot of problems. So
I mean, probably
no defamation.
You can't be doing it. Really?
I'm just saying
You're
not like,
smarter than this.
It's not a 0% chance.
It's also not a 0% chance that we're gonna like walk outside and it's gonna like a car is gonna hit us.
Yeah, I bet you believe all the official narratives. They are lying to us, Clark.
I am a proud simp for the CIA.
Lawsuit, though?
For the yeah. I mean, I don't really know much about the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, according to our channel partners at Kalshi, there's actually a market on whether Brigitte Macron will win her defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens before, let's see, what is that? I think 2028. And it's a 63.9% chance, according to Kalshi, which I think is probably a little high for my taste because the bar to prove defamation is so high. Like
I was going to say, like, how do you prove, like, is it really that much damage that has been done to her?
I think a lot of damage has been done in terms of inciting mobs of like haters and conspiracies against them. It's more about proving that the defamation standard, which is very high, and like believing your own psychosis is kind of a defense for defamation.
Oh, yeah. So Candace can claim insanity.
Well, it's not. No, that's like criminal law. That's a little different. But it's like you have to prove that someone knew what they were saying was false.
Which is basically like claiming insanity.
Kind of, yeah. Or that they operated with total disregard for the truth. And like, I would say that that's a bit high for me. That
Candace is going to
win. I would say
she's just going to go up there and be like, and then the judge is going to be like, look at her.
So guys, if you want to join in and place a $20 prediction on whether you think Brigitte Macron will win a defamation lawsuit against Candace Owens, you can use promo code BRADP to play $20 and get $20 free, or check out the link in the description. And thanks to Kalshi for sponsoring this episode. Now back to today's show.
I don't know.
Right?
Because you have so many identity markers that it would be very hard. Maybe some type of like, I don't know. What are they trying to do? Like, what are they raising for?
Trying to flee Texas to England.
To England. Oh, they're white. Does it have to do with race? And disenfranchising like other minority communities?
You're like close. Anyway, you might
That's
be able to
what said last night.
Ew.
Sorry.
I don't like it here. Anyway, we're gonna roll the video now. You might pick up on the problem in the first 10 seconds.
Okay.
TikTok, I need your help, please. My name is Tyler. I'm a transgender two-spirit disabled artist currently stuck living in Texas, and I don't want to be here anymore. But luckily, my hard work for the past couple years is finally looking like it's paying off.
Okay, pause.
I have an opportunity to move all the way.
Her hardware?
My
like
hard
her
work.
hardware?
No, my hard work for the last few years has paid off. But did you notice the buzzword in the first 10 seconds that's going to get this person in trouble?
No. I actually wasn't really listening.
All right, rewind it from the beginning. From the top.
I was focusing on the rosy cheeks.
Make you bitches
I was
again.
worried because I feel like she has a mast cell, or he has a mast cell disorder because he has rosy cheeks.
That's just you projecting.
TikTok, I need your help, please. My name is Tyler. I'm a transgender two-spirit disabled artist currently stuck living in Texas, and I don't want to be here anymore. But luckily, my hard work for the past couple years is finally looking like it's paying off because I have an opportunity to move all the way from Dallas, Texas to England. And I can't give details yet, but it is kind of my dream job, and it's something I've wanted since I was like 12. And considering last week there were 2 shootings in places I frequent, both within like 20 miles of me, on the same day, I think it couldn't come at a better time. But the only thing keeping me from leaving literally tomorrow is that I have to be able to afford to do it, which, you know. Now, I've been working my ass off for the past year and a half, hoping for this exact outcome. So I've got, like, the beaded jewelry we love. We all know it. That's probably why most of you are following me. And, of course, I finally also got my print website up. You can put my art on a skateboard or a coffee mug. But even with everything I sell and put my heart and soul into, it is still very slow going. So I've been told to make a GoFundMe. Here it is, that's me at a market that didn't go well, but hey, I got a good picture out of it. And normally the thought of asking for help makes me feel like I'm choking, but this time I really, really need this to work out. I feel like I've been working towards this my entire life, and it's finally here, and I don't know how else to make it happen. So if you would like to help a little guy like me do the thing that he really wants to do, I'm gonna be honest, I need this. Then you should check out all of my very cool links. There's more under the cut, but it's TikTok. I only have so much screen.
I don't know what the scandal is here.
Okay, so
no, like obviously, I think I understand like why people on the right find this weird. Like I don't like TikTok beggars, but I don't understand what people on the left.
All right, I will explain it in just a moment. First, though, this person raised $16,000 on GoFundMe.
You know what? I need to escape Florida.
Literally, there's a
not because of discrimination. I need to escape the gay community in Florida because nobody wants monogamy. So help a serial monogamist escape Florida and donate a few grand. I might just use it on a Ford Bronco and stay here, but we'll see what happens.
That's your camera, remember? For your rant.
I figured you were reacting, so we would.
I know, but I'm just reminding you. Sorry. Cut that out. So.
No, keep it in.
Sorry,
I will walk off. I'm not kidding. He saw my anger like flip when
I
he
was so
snapped.
scared. Anyway, sorry. What I'm saying is, white person, not and indigenous.
Oh, Two-Spirit. Did he?
He's white and he's not indigenous, but he identifies as Two-Spirit and is selling beads.
Oh, I didn't hear the Two-Spirit thing.
I even played it back, hoping you would pick up on the Two-Spirit thing.
Well, I mean, some Native Americans
it all sounds
are white.
the same. I understand.
No, but yeah, some of them are white. Like some Native Americans.
But
are
I
white.
told you asked.
I have Native American in my blood. Apparently. I don't get a check for it though. That's why I have no hair on my legs.
Really? What?
Yeah, apparently like
you really do have no hair on your legs at all.
Yeah, apparently Native American men aren't very hairy.
Okay,
I have hair on my chest. So I don't.
Anyway, so the criticism is like, I think we have a couple comments here that we can flash on screen, but it's like, here, I'll read one. Mind you, Two-Spirit is a term for queer indigenous people who have an important role in their indigenous community. Two-Spirit is not just queer label. It's a role in the community, period.
Okay. I'm just at this point when it's this level of like lunacy, I just don't have a comment. Like, okay, yeah, 2 idiots are fighting. It's like, put them in the ring, I guess. Like,
oh my God,
it's just entertainment.
It really is.
At this point, it's like, I don't know.
So Tyler Catastrophe, amazing name, by the way. Like spot on.
The branding is good. The branding is good.
But so Tyler Catastrophe is like essentially defending this and saying like, no, I do feel Two-Spirit, and I know I'm not indigenous, but I don't care.
Because you know what? It's all about how you feel.
But
everything is about how you feel.
No, but it's
how dare you
invalidate community.
No. If Two-Spirit gets definitions,
which it should not,
but
be
gender doesn't. No, nothing gets.
They're literally gatekeeping Two-Spirit.
Yep, because it's people of color.
But they're saying you can't gatekeep
But trans people can't gatekeep gender dysphoria.
Because that's not colonialist. They're saying it's colonialist.
So have we arrived to the conclusion that gender dysphoria is a product of white colonialism or white imperialism?
I don't know what
I think it is. Yeah, because white people created the gender roles.
Obviously, they didn't exist in any society before that. I don't think Two-Spirit is, I'm not gonna say it's not real, but I don't think it's a gender or a sex.
It's a spiritual belief.
And I think it has nothing to do with the rest of LGBT. I don't understand what it has to do with that.
I don't think it has anything to do with having gender dysphoria.
So let's watch the Tyler Catastrophe video where he tries to justify this belief. Or
he made a follow-up?
Yeah, there's multiple follow-ups.
Okay.
More content for us. First, though, guys, make sure you're subscribed if you aren't yet. Hit the like button to support our content, and do consider becoming a channel member. We've had a couple great videos just for our members. We do weekly members-only videos, and we have one by the time this is out, the one that we'll have up is us reacting to an old gay dating reality show from the 2000s.
I'm probably gonna project a lot onto that,
yeah,
because I'm currently on the dating market.
Yeah,
and it's rough.
But it will only be for members, so hit the join button or the link in the description to sign up now. And now let's watch Tyler Catastrophe justify his Two-Spirit. And I'm guessing Tyler must be female, right?
You can almost guarantee that if they're identifying as he, him, they are the opposite.
That's extremely offensive.
I can't imagine. Actually, you know what? I wonder if somebody could get so deep into that, like, TikTok woke, that they actually circle back to their actual gender.
That's hilarious.
I think we're gonna see that in the next few years.
We probably are, but also the other piece of it I'll say is, like, non-binary is already not real and not valid, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna say you're non-binary and also he, him, it doesn't
make any sense.
You're just trying to piss me off at that point.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't piss me off anymore. To be honest, we talk about this stuff so much that I'm just like, okay.
You're just numb to it.
I'm just like, you can go be like crazy in the corner on the street.
All right, let's roll that next video.
I was raised and decided to find myself on my own terms, partially because my family turned their backs on me. I did what a lot of people do and turned to spirituality. And also, like a lot of people, I turned to the Hellenic Greek pantheon first. It was the most accessible, the one I had the most knowledge of at the time, and certainly the most socially acceptable. But the one thing that really never stopped calling was the land I was born to. I was born and raised in Oklahoma, arguably the most indigenous state, given how many times it was taken away and then leased back to its people. Peoples who have endured immense suffering, time and time again, and even in continued suffering, have fought tooth and nail to keep not only their lives, but their ways alive, even when their stories and histories and ceremonies have been outlawed by people who saw what they had, saw their kindness and generosity, and decided to take everything they had away from them. And it's rare that I talk about my own beliefs and experiences with spirituality or whatever word you want to use for it, mostly because I'm not the debating type. But if there's one thing I hold to be absolutely true, is that the land remembers her people. And while there is a lot to be said about the generations of breeding out the savage, quote unquote, something I hate saying, and the very racist intentions of blood quantum, but when it comes to me personally, the land I was born to holds a great deal of importance to me. When I'm sure of nothing else, I'm sure of where I come from. And somewhere in the years of educating myself, and learning the stories and the histories, and finding the truths and the lies I was taught, I found the ways of my home. And while I would never claim a heritage I have no way of proving, I would never take opportunities away from the people that deserve them, and would never take up space in a culture I was not welcome to, if honoring the ways of the people of my home, learning their histories and doing what little I can to help keep their ways alive, and referring to myself as Two-Spirit as a way of honoring the weight of my own soul and the way it guides me home, with the blessing of my deadliest auntie, by the way, is something that you would consider morally corrupt, then I don't think we will ever understand each other. There's a lot I don't share about myself, a lot I don't tell about myself, not because I'm ashamed or because I think it's wrong, but because it's likely to be misunderstood, and I don't always have the words to make it understandable. But at the end of the day, everyone has those things that are likely to be misunderstood. And with so many people's love of assuming things they have no way of knowing, it's really no wonder we keep them to ourselves. Okay, love you, bye.
We're about to misunderstand you. I actually agree.
About to be misunderstood. True.
I agree. Cultures should be shared. Based.
But it's incoherent to be like, I'm not going to appropriate a culture I don't belong to, but also I'm Two-Spirit even though I'm not indigenous, because the land calls to me. Are you hearing voices, dear?
See the light in the sky, makes to see. It calls me. The bitch thinks she's Moana. Oh my god.
Can you be like low Kirkuan? Like, can you be trans Native American?
Stop. Cut that word out.
I
don't know. No.
I am Gen Alpha.
We're trying. Wait. By the time we hear about these words, they're gone.
It's Unk. They call me Unk. The cousins all call me Unk.
That's gone too. And then you were saying it's giving for months.
I know.
You gotta accept that we're old.
I'm the worst. We're not old.
Yes, we are.
We're just telling me how I should go to Turkey for a hair transplant.
And I had one. If you've had a hair transplant, you cannot say low Kirkuanly. Cannot. Right.
That's probably a fair rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need one.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
So this has gone full circle where people like have bullied this Tyler Catastrophe person for being Two-Spirit but not indigenous, and now
of all the things to, I'm just disappointed.
You thought there was going to be more?
No, I just feel like of all the things, when somebody's acting like this,
they're mad. They're not mad about the free money, the ridiculous needing to flee to England. Like, bitch, California's
there's
too
so
far,
much
like...
opportunity here, and you're choosing
Also,
Two-Spirit.
England?
The only actual like foo-foo, yeah.
thing.
But here's the thing: Two-Spirit, while it has nothing to do with LGBT, whatever, it's the only like actual spiritual belief that I kind of think is valid because spiritual belief doesn't have to be proven. Like spiritual belief in essence is not objective.
Yeah.
So like if somebody says I'm Two-Spirit, I'm like, cool, bitch. Like
Great.
It's just like when somebody says Allah or God or whatever, I'm like,
I have a slightly different reaction to that one.
I mean, I just think it's all kind of like, okay, like you're entitled to your beliefs.
Says, I'm Two-Spirit, or someone suddenly yells, Allahu Akbar, I'm going to have a slightly different reaction.
Okay. Well, that's a little different.
No offense.
That's a little different. Considering what just happened in New York, that is a little different. Because nobody's screaming that in like feats of worship. Yeah, it's normal. Anyways, but what was I saying?
A native person, like...
Oh, I just feel like this is the one thing that
actually should be just
that actually should just be whatever you feel.
Yeah. But of course...
Non-binary. This should be getting bullied for that.
There's literally so many things this person should be criticized for. Like grifting the money, needing to flee to England. Like
he really got his money and doubled.
He's gonna have that lie flat seats. Like
he got the $60,000 and said, you know what, you bitches, I'm doubling down. I don't give a about Two-Spirit people. I'm gonna appropriate your culture and I don't give a I got what I needed and I am out. You know what? Respect.
Honestly,
I kind of a fan.
He's kind of iconic.
Okay, we can't keep doing this to all of them.
Turning them all into
We're making them cam. I did look at getting like cutouts of all of our
lol cows.
Yeah, but they're like $100 for life-size versions. So I think I'm just gonna get one of myself.
We're not having one of
like a gym selfie.
Absolutely not.
And we can get one of you too.
That
make you feel better.
If it's just us and then us.
Why? Because then I can talk to my higher self.
Oh my god.
And I'll be like, hey, am I being mean today?
Help me, please, people. Help me.
We'll put one on the white side and then one on the black side. So if I'm sitting on the black side, I put the other one. So then when I'm talking to this one, I can be like talking to my angel.
You know, it's giving mania. It's giving like that TikToker that was angry at you.
Mania is fun. Mania is a superpower, actually.
Okay.
No, it is. A lot of people who are manic and bipolar, they get a lot of shit done when they're manic.
Anyway, let's watch
You just can't get depressed because then you don't do anything. So like mania has to be tied with energy. So like drink an energy drink.
I'll
don't
just
be depressed.
Over here. You let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
All right, let's roll the next clip. This is a native person explaining how they're trying to hold Tyler Catastrophe accountable.
Oh God.
I really liked how eloquent he was with his words. I like how he spoke of our land, but
bitch,
he
it's
lost
not your
me
land
when he claimed Two-Spirit status, and I was
this is Glendale,
because that's not how it works. It really isn't. But I also thought it was really weird that everybody was going off on, because like we have a responsibility to teach and educate people about our culture. It's not for us to say, oh, they need to go educate themselves. He ended up messaging me. And so that opened the floor for discussion. And I just wanted to share with you guys how that discussion went. So here is our conversation.
Look at this wall of text.
Now I should note that there's a part in here where I say that we shouldn't be yelling and making people feel like shit. And I had just done that in my live.
So many texts.
To the girl who I was arguing with about all of this in my live, who I yelled at, I hope I didn't make you feel like a piece of shit. And if I did, I truly am sorry. Anyways, I think this conversation went really well with him. And I think Tyler finally understands that there will be no future where he can claim Two-Spirit status. But I really do hope that he finds his people and his own community. As for me, this is the only post I'm going to be making about this. As for whatever else you guys are mad at Tyler about, that's not for me to discuss. I came here to share what it means to be Two-Spirit, and I did that.
This is jobless behavior. How do you have time to be... I don't even...
All about that's not real and doesn't
I cut off a friendship like in January because the texts were too long.
Well,
I also didn't really like... I wasn't really... I just like didn't respond. And they're like, yo, do you like not like me? I'm just like, I can't do this.
Barely respond to my text.
This is too much work. Like, I can't. How do you have time for that?
I don't know. And what's funny is I actually read the text and like Tyler kind of gaslights where he acknowledges like, yeah, maybe it wasn't right for me to use it, but I still think identifying as a part of my future It's like he really gives no.
Because he got his money. Why would he?
But what is the?
I surely wouldn't give a. Also, who is this
Fake
guy?
identity.
Like, what you literally are on TikTok, and then imagine texting someone. Also, imagine texting someone nicely, and then they're like, "Let me make a TikTok showing all of our texts."
Yeah, that's
kind of.
I don't like when people show private messages without permission.
This is like.
You're right, though. It is jobless behavior.
You really have to.
Unemployment line, food stamps, Medicaid, all of the above.
You know what? There, no religion, nothing. And as much as I like dog on religion, you need something to occupy
some of them
your time.
Need Jesus.
Like you need to find some sort of purpose outside of whatever the this is.
Yeah,
because that's just your life is literally. They're probably like getting a high from like this. You know how like people are addicted to drama.
Yeah.
But like, imagine this being like the drama I'm addicted to.
You were just complaining to me the other day that no one's made a hate video about you in a while.
Okay, but that's because the drama I'm addicted to has thousands of eyes on it. Why wouldn't I be addicted to it? And my drama clearly deserves attention.
Yeah, you're so different.
I deserve to act this way because my energy demands so much.
That's for sure. Your energy demands a lot, actually.
And that's my purpose in life. So, but this is.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, Tyler Catastrophe is like the new character of TikTok this week. I keep seeing videos talking about it. It's like kind of like, remember that? Who was that large black woman who was apparently a pedophile?
Allegedly a pedo.
And how for like a couple days, everyone on TikTok was just making videos discussing
everybody. Her sound is still viral.
Oh, that sound. What is it?
Yeah.
If you are thinner than me, you are my oppressor.
No, it was something about getting money.
It's like I should just be getting requests from you.
Yeah, and she said to satisfy me sexually, monetarily. Oh God. Oh. She got in trouble for being naked in her backyard or something, right?
In front of children, I think, like flashing.
All right, allegedly.
We're already getting sued by Lily Tito, probably from you the other day.
You really clickbaited that.
I clickbaited the out of that.
Being sued by Lily. I was like,
I put a question mark at the end.
This is why I'll never be successful doing it on my own because I can't clickbait like that. That was crazy.
Well, I've just put the title.
Because people are literally in the comments like, she should try it. And it's like, Lily Tino hasn't even acknowledged our existence.
So the context here is...
And we make a video about her a week.
We milk that little cow for every
It's actually kind of, it's getting embarrassing.
No, it's not.
It is. We talk about her nonstop. She's literally a core feature of our business model. And you know that.
You're so right.
we are embarrassingly fans. And then last week, we're responding back to a hate video about me. And this guy talked about me for 6 minutes. He's a fan. He has no life. Meanwhile, we've spent hours talking about Lily Tino.
We really have.
So,
I got totally sidetracked because you called me out for clickbaiting.
We need to self-reflect every once in a while.
Yes. Anyway, though, guys, I guess we'll leave it there for Tyler Catastrophe. I'm literally have tears. I'm literally crying from laughing about Lily Tino's udder being milked as a locale. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed if you aren't yet to the Normal Gays channel. Hit the like button. Do consider becoming a channel member, and we'll be back with more real soon.